And we're live, folks. And actually, as I start the game, the Phillies are interested in offering me a trade. What would you like to do? I'd like to look at said trade and see what they're trying to offer me. Maybe it's Rhys Hoskins. Maybe I'll take him. We'll see. We will see. Actually, as I do this, I'm actually tweeting out the link on Twitter for the YouTube stream. View offer. Johnny Sutton. Who do you want? They want my starting pitcher, Johnny Sutton. Alright, where is it? Oh, no, hell no. Why would I give him away? He's a left-handed, he's a lefty. Look, oh, I'm not going to touch this guy. Are you crazy? Alright, let's see Michael Franco. Third baseman. And I don't need a third baseman. He can play first base. No. How many years in his contract? Oh, he's arbitrate. Oh, I'll have control for over 2.5 years. I mean, the remainder of this year and 2 more years. It's 25. But I don't really need him. He's just... Nah, I'm good. Thanks, though. Yes. The Mets won in resounding fashion yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. I saw the first inning. I saw Mats give up the 3 home run to Ryan Zimmerman, and I tuned out. I said, "What is? Come on, really, dude? Again?" I got on the computer. I saw some YouTube videos. I washed up. I ate some food, and I said, "You know what? This is the Mets. I'm not gonna be my old self where I would tune in when they would lose. I'm gonna stick to them like I used to do back in the day." So I tuned in the 5th. He was already gone. Sealed was pitching, and I started watching from then on. And I was very disappointed going into the bottom of the 8th because, I mean, bottom of the 8th, losing 4-2, 3-2, and then it became 4-2, and then we just came back. And listen, it was a team effort. It was a team effort. The Todd father delivered. Cespedes delivered, and hopefully this home run is what puts him on even keel. This grand slam is what starts the streak, and it was such a great game to win. It was a little disappointing because we should have won 2 out of 3. I mean, we had game 1. We could have conceivably had won game 2 if we would have got some of the well-placed hits we needed with runners on scoring position. But we won game 3. We gave the Nats a little bit of their own medicine, and boy, did it feel good. Boy, did it feel great. Ryan Madison, 37 years old, pitching for the 3rd straight night. Right, Dave Martinez should have known, hey, listen, the hitters are familiar. They picked up his delivery. They know what he's got. They know what he's throwing. They know his stuff. They're going to pick up on it. And boy, did they do that. 3 straight hits to start the 8th. And the party started. 9-run 8th inning. It was such a great thing. Capped by Cespedes' grand slam. No launch angle on that swing. He got on top of that fastball. It was about 3.5 feet off the plate. Let her high. Trying to make him chase like they usually do, because you know Cespedes is susceptible. He's susceptible when it comes up high by the letters. It's his weak spot. But he just dropped the ball, level swing, dropped the bat, level swing, and it was a good game. It was a good game. We're gonna have clear skies. I'm gonna give Conforto the day off. And put, damn, because the reason I would give him the day off is because he's facing off against a lefty. I'll give Todd Frazier the day off, and I'll play Flores again. Although Flores needs one himself. What's his stamina? Does he have stamina? No, he doesn't. He has durability. His durability is kind of low. Oh, he doesn't play third? We need to fix that. I'm sorry, because he does play third, so we're going to fix that. We're actually going to go into the roster, and we're going to fix that. Where is he? No. There he is. Oh, he does play third, right? Oh, he is a third baseman. My dumbass. I looked at the secondary positions, and I didn't see third there. He plays third. Okay, good. No, we're fine. You know what? I want to use this uniform. Yeah, I want to use that one. We're gonna have clear skies. Mets. We're gonna give. I mean, I should. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I don't want to give Adrian a day off. He had a day off yesterday. Did he? No, he didn't have a day off yesterday. He's played 16 games. I don't know. Wait, can Reyes play outfield? Yes, he can. He can play left. Nice. So I'll take Conforto out. There you go. So he can play left. There you go. Because I really want to give Conforto a day off. So I'll have Reyes bat 9th. And Darno's definitely not batting 3rd. So there you go. We got Rosario, Cabrera, Cespedes, Gonzalez, Frazier, Bruce, Darno, Matz, Reyes. I'll have Reyes, yeah, because there's basically 2 leadoff hitters to start, 9th and 1st. And he does it. Yeah. 2nd, 3rd, you can play left field. Good. There we go. So there we go. We're good. I want to give Frazier and Bruce a day off in this series, and I want to give Cespedes a day off. Actually, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna take off the HDR right now because I'm kind of tired of the way it looks, which kind of sucks. But I mean, I love the way it looks in person on my TV, but the way it looks on the stream. Sorry, I just sneezed. The way it looks on the stream, it just doesn't. The colors look washed out, and I don't think it's. Wow, how many games they've lost? What's their record? I don't even see.
Now from the Peach State.
Oh wow, that's cool. Oh, they're 2-6. Oh man.
Tonight it's the first of 4 between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta enter the day having lost their last 10 contests. We'll see if they can.
2-16, bottom next. Dwellers.
Scott Kazmir gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect.
All right, sorry, folks. I need to shut off HDR. Oh, I didn't shut it off. Duh. We're gonna go to audio video options. We're gonna go to HDR mode. We're gonna shut it off. And see, it doesn't look the same. It looks crappy. It doesn't look as good as I would think it would look to my eyes. And it's funny because when I first started playing it, the first couple of games, I think it was the first 6 or 7 games that I played it without it, it looked normal. But now the sky looks washed out. But it'll look better on the stream, and that's what counts.
And now he'll try to punch his way on to start the game.
He's got sinker, changeup, slider, fastball, cutter. We're gonna go to right field. Oh!
Ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
You left that up there. You left it up there, Kazmir. That was for me to hammer.
And the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
It's crazy how washed out it is compared to how it was before when I had HDR. Like, high dynamic range really gives definition to the colors. It really does. I like that Titantron. It gives you all those stats that I like. 19 runs scored, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, OPS 851, on base horrible 312, slugging 539, 2 stolen bases, 8 strikeouts, a single base on balls, 23 hits, and 76 at bats.
This one's down to third. Schill scoops it up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Why isn't Freddie Freeman playing? Oh, maybe they gave him a day off. Yeah, okay.
Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it.
La Potencia.
15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
And who's hitting first? Oh, probably Conforto, who got the day off today. I get out of work a little later today, so I'll probably miss the first couple of innings, hopefully the first 2 innings. But as soon as I get to work, I'll... Oh, and that's the home run trot that I didn't want. I wanted from left field. I got the home run trot. I've been wanting to see the home run trot animation for the longest time. He has one in particular when he's batting left-handed, at least that I showed in 2017. That was amazing. It was reminiscent of the celebratory bat flip that he did when he hit that game-winning 3-run shot against the Phillies a couple years back. That resulted in him getting plunked about 18 months later from that same pitcher, which is the stupidest thing.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up...
I think it is. I think it's the same. It's the same one, I think. I'm pretty sure. Except that it's from the left-hand side, which I think looks cooler.
Next for the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes.
Good. Asdrubal Cabrera is on fire. Asdrubal Cabrera has been so good these 3 years with the Mets, and there was a little controversy because he was a little unhappy, but he's a team player. He's a professional hitter. He's a team player. Slider that he hung up, and I got all over it.
First pitch of the
Looking to do some damage here again. Oh, out in front of a changeup.
A swing and a miss.
I'm a little upset with Best Buy because they haven't shipped my game yet. God of War Collector's Edition. Oof. I'd be upset.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the
It's
game,
preparing to ship, and I think they're going to ship it by FedEx, man. Fuck FedEx. So I'll have to be home all day tomorrow, which is why I woke up early to clean the apartment today before heading off to work. I was like, let me wake up early. I'll clean the apartment, mop, sweep, dust shit off, play this game early so I don't have to play it when I get out of work, so I can actually watch the real game when I get home.
Rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Yeah, still it says preparing to ship. Just ship it already. There's one of my friends on PSN who I actually went to undergrad with. He's playing God of War, and I know exactly where he got it from. He got it from J&L Game up in Midtown, in the city. Hey, Gonzalez has been on a roll. He's second on the team in home runs. He had the game-tying home run yesterday in the bottom of the ninth.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I'm watching, and hey, I think his name is Chris over on Mixer. Chris, or Motion X Gaming, if you hear me, bro. Nothing but love for you. But I've been watching for the past 3 nights, I think. I've made time to watch either for half an hour, 45 minutes. There's this kid. He's not a kid. He's probably like a young man. There's this young man on Mixer, streaming Dead Space. He's streaming the Dead Space games. Get up, ball. Get up, ball. Get up, ball. And there it is. Man, Gonzalez is not fucking around. He's on fire.
So it's a 2-run dinger for Adrian Gonzalez. Home run number 9 on the year.
So there's this kid that I'm watching. Young man that I'm watching play Dead Space. He beats Dead Space. He started Dead Space 2. And I just replayed them. I know I spoke about it on our show, the AEG cast. Go check it out on YouTube and on SoundCloud. But I'm watching him play it, and it's infuriating. I try to help him out, and he does all right. He's not a bad player, but I mean, I can't tell him how to play it, and everybody's gonna play a game differently.
Frazier.
But I was getting so annoyed and frustrated. I'm like, so in Dead Space 1, he just shot center mass. I'm like, dude, you have to shoot the limbs. How many times have in-game characters told you, shoot the limbs, shoot the limbs, shoot the fucking limbs. Don't shoot center mass. Don't shoot their heads. Shoot their limbs. That's how they go down. Right? This is how Dead Space works. Strategic dismemberment. It's what it was called. What's there? It's me stuttering again. That's what it was called. Strategic dismemberment. And he just like brute forces his way through things, and I'm like, you're just not efficient. I don't tell him that, but I'm like, you're not efficient. Oh, another one? Oh, man, you got to get this guy out of here. You've got to get him out of here. You got to get... Oh, man, that's why they're 2-16. This explains it all.
It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting,
so back to Dead Space. So the dude is just all over the place. I'm watching him. So he started playing Dead Space 2 yesterday, which I was really pumped because I replayed Dead Space 1 after like 10 years. And I played Dead Space 2 for the first time ever recently. I got the Platinum Trophy for it. It was very tough. Like, Dead Space 2 was all I ate, breathed, and read for like 4 weeks. I mean, I just focused on that game. I got to the heart to the core trophy. It was tough. It was very, very tough. You know, and I'm watching him play, and the way they set up Dead Space 2 at the beginning, the developers were the game design for the tutorials was very thoughtfully designed. Right, you first start off, you get a flashlight. The flashlight turns into the plasma cutter, right? You fuse it with some tools, it becomes a plasma cutter. They show you how to use it. They scream at you several times, hey, shoot the limbs. They introduce you to stasis. First, they introduce you to a minigame, and then they introduce you to stasis, right? The way they introduce you to stasis is as you're I can't even say the word. As you're frantically trying to, sometimes the Hispanic in me comes out as much as I try to oppress it. So they introduce you to the stasis module and how to use it by having you frantically go through this hacking minigame, because you're an engineer, you're Isaac Clarke, right? So as you're trying to solve the minigame, there's a necromorph that passes by and he gets caught up in the stasis, you know, miasma or whatever, and he slows down. And it clearly tells you, press this button to use stasis. So the necromorph running towards you, if he hits you, is an automatic one-hit kill all the time, because they want you to use stasis, alright? So the first time the guy streaming doesn't use stasis, gets killed. The second time he uses stasis, and he doesn't kill the monster. I'm like, dude, you have to kill the monster. He's like, oh, I thought it was unkillable. And I'm like, where did it say that? Like, where in the visual design language of the game did it say that? Before that, before you even get the plasma cutter, there's a section in which you're in this enclosed room, surrounded by glass doors, and you can use kinesis to grab sharp objects and impale enemies. He does no such thing. So he uses the kinesis to grab the sharp object and break the window. And when the necromorphs descend upon him, never does he think of, hey, I just used this to break this window. Maybe I can use this sharp object to put a little bit of hurt on these necros. He just runs past them. The next room, it's littered with these sharp objects, these little javelins, if you will, literally littered, and they glow. Not glow, but there's a section of them that has like a little bit of a highlight, which is like a visual cue of, hey, this is something of interest. Maybe you want to pick it up, or maybe there's something you can do with this. Totally misses that. Just runs by. I'm like, if I was a game designer, I'm like, oh my god, how could you miss this? It's so clear. It's so god darn clear. Oh man, it was tough watching this guy play. I'm like, oh, then there was another section in which it's the first time you're introduced to those rooms that you can, you know, that they're like, how can I explain it? It's those rooms where you can suck out the necromorphs. Like, you know, if there's necromorphs, you can break the glass door or the glass pane, window pane, and the necromorphs will be sucked out, and you have a couple of seconds to shoot this like very prominent, very significant triangle marker that's lit up, right? They even tell you to shoot it. He just stood there for a while. The first time that set piece happened, he just literally stood there wondering, what do I have to do? And in my head, I'm like, not only do they tell you, and it's fine if you're not paying attention because there's a lot of necromorphs and there's a lot of things going on, so I understand if you're not paying attention, but visually, there's something in front of you that's like, it's lit up. It means something. And I'm like, is the visual design language just bad? I'm like, no. Visceral Games designed a great game when they did that. It's just some folks don't get it. And I'm like, it's not like my mom or my dad or my aunt who don't play video games. This guy plays video games. And you'd think he would know. So it was frustrating as fuck watching him play. And I'm no game designer. I'm not. But I would imagine that as a game designer, when they're doing play testing, these are the things that they have to like polish over and over and over and over again.
His hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. That front shoulder tuck, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte is there now, and he has it 2 gone.
So, but anyway, I digress.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Steven Matz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid back, a swing and a miss.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making.
It's a tough inning. It's a tough inning. They're already in the hole 4-zip. What they should do is, Kazmir should get this out right here.
Hit back toward the mound.
On.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will
Get the out here and just bear down. Just say, hey guys, I screwed up. Tell the manager, hey Skip, let me go out there. There's a lot of pitches there's a lot of pitches I've got left in this arm. I've got some good stuff. All right, let me go out there.
Steven Matz gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty B, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Yeah, he's been arguably my best pitcher. He's pitched close to 30 innings in 3 starts.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
The count now at 2-1.
Alright, man, I really need to give this guy a slider. He has a slider. I'm going to give him a slider.
Grounded back up the middle.
Wow, I'm surprised to have such a slow runner for a leadoff hitter. Usually you want some speed at the top of the lineup.
Who are you focused on, Dan? Please, Zach.
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays.
Oh, yeah, Ender Inciarte, he fucking caught a Scott Kingery home run. He snow coned it. Really impressive.
He's a consistent hitter.
Ugly guy. Look at him.
Watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within his zone.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Hey, yo, Mets.
Hit down the third. Oh, it's off.
Oh, really?
And they won't get it out from this as he's able
Come
to
on, dude.
play that you just don't see very often. And they won't get it out from this.
Sony Santa Monica. Sony Santa Monica. Sony Santa Monica, you've done a great job with God of War. Sony San Diego, you need to fix this shit.
Again, in this double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Hit down the line at first. 268 the average for him coming in. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Inciarte is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time.
They really need to get a run here. That's what they need to do. They need to get a run here.
He gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
They got so many lefties at the top of the lineup. I'm surprised they wouldn't cram Mats with more righties. I like Mats. I really like Mats. I think he's a good guy. He's a good pitcher. He's got good stuff. He just needs to put it together. He needs to get it together. And he's a hometown kid. I got to root for him. He's from out in Stony Brook and Long Island. I've got to root for him. How could I not?
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Oh, of course, we're the Mets. I'm really looking forward to this Atlanta series. I hope we can win. It's a 10-game road trip. We take 4 in Atlanta. Well, 4 against Atlanta, 4 against the Cards, and I think in St. Louis, and 4 against San Diego, the Padres. So we'll see how that works out. Hopefully it's a good thing. Hopefully it works out. And change up. And hopefully Reyes gets it together. I mean, he's 0 for 2018. He's horrible. Up the middle. Up the middle.
And that is going to get on through. So Reyes is aboard on a leadoff hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Digging in to try it again, Ahmed Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He's running.
And that is gone. The one that he missed, that's gone.
The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run.
Yeah, Kazmir needs to get at that. He's done. He's done.
So a 2-run homer down the line in left.
And it was similar to the home run that I missed in the first inning. It was a changeup that he missed middle of the plate, and this one I think he left it even higher, and I did not miss.
And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this.
What was it?
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it.
Nothing in the bullpen. Nothing. Wow. Nothing. Peter Moreland. Damn, what did he throw at?
In now as Dribble Cabrera. Pulls this one in
And I
the
popped
air
it
out
up.
to left.
He really needed to go out there and throw strikes and get outs.
And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
here's Yoenis Cespedes. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yes, he did. Scored 18 runs.
First pitch on its way. Hard liner
That's
to center
a.
field.
Oh, they played me perfectly. Nice.
Ciarte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Riding in once again, Adrian Gonzalez.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a change.
Egon.
So it'll be
Opposite field home run last
interesting
time.
to see
Oh,
if
wow.
they give him a steady
That was a high sinker. That sinker did not sink. Play me to pull? Yeah, they're playing me to pull again. They're giving me left.
And the change
I'm of the mind that if you're playing me to pull, you have to pitch me in. Unless you throw soft stuff away that I can maybe roll over if I'm pulling, but I'm not pulling. Right? Exactly. I'm not pulling. That's stuffed. And you're lucky that he runs at 11. And you're lucky that he runs at 11, because otherwise he would have made it.
But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run.
Off the foul pole with a deafening thud.
The Mets 6 and the Braves nothing. The next to bat for Atlanta, Kurt Suzuki.
I've always liked Kurt Suzuki as a player. You know, as a fan of the Mets, as somebody who mostly watches them face off against the National League East, I think Kurt Suzuki's underrated.
To be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. The 1-1. Ground ball right side. Cabrera's there. And there's one away.
I think for the Atlanta series, it'll be Harvey, Syndergaard, DeGrom, and Wheeler. So they're getting quite a punch, and hopefully Harvey gets it going tonight, man. Just throw strikes, man. You can't challenge the hitters with the fastball because you don't have the fastball you had 2 or 3 years ago, up 97, 98 miles an hour. You don't have that fastball. So you can't, unless you're going to locate it and mix up some wrinkles and change-ups in there, some off-speed stuff. You just can't be fastball, fastball, fastball. Throw a little bit more of your curveball. Throw your slider. Mix it up a bit. You're not the power pitcher that you used to be. You're not going to get away with those 93 to 94 mile per hour fastballs to major league hitters. They're going to sit on them, and they're going to turn on them.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Let's go with a fastball up.
1-2.
There you go.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Stepping in for the Braves, Lane Adams. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing grounder to the right side. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Mets lead it 6-0.
Sorry for the quiet time, folks.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
It'll be interesting.
Todd Frazier has been a revelation. I have been so wrong about the Todd father in all respects. I mean, I knew that he was going to be a personality because we knew that going in when he was in across town in the Bronx.
Frazier.
And I'll be honest, I think Frazier has been a loss for the Yankees. I mean, Andujar and Torres or Torres, however the hell you pronounce his last name.
He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Absolutely, Todd Frazier's the man. I mean, honestly, Todd Frazier's the man.
Now in the box, Jay Bruce, a base hit in his first trip.
But he's transformed himself as a hitter, and I haven't seen him strike out as much as he has in the past. And he has a good eye, and he takes pitches, and I've been really impressed with that. I've been really impressed with that. And he's a powerful hitter. I think this team is going to go places. I'm not going to lie. I thought the sky was falling after the 2 losses, especially that Monday loss. That Monday loss was tough. That Monday loss was a gut punch. It really felt, and I know it's crazy and I know it's hyperbolic, but it felt sort of playoff-like in the way we went down. But those are good losses in a way. Those are character building losses for a team, right? And the way they went out there and just clawed back yesterday.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. So far, 0 for 1 with a
yeah, d'Arnaud's probably like the hitter I'm worst with. I'm not very good with d'Arnaud.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Up the middle, up the middle, up the middle. Ah, he got it. Swanson got it.
And he'll throw against his body to first.
Nice.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1, 2, 3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Striding into the box, Charlie Culberson. And they are squarely into chip-away mode.
Yeah, chip-away mode is right. It's hard for me to say the name. Is it Matt Vasgersian? Matt Vasgersian. Vasgersian. It's hard for me to pronounce. Matt Vasgersian. Is it Gersian or Jersian? I have no idea. I need to hear it.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Cespedes is there. 1 away.
I'm usually good, or I like to think that I'm good pronouncing names.
Pitcher, Scott Kazmir. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that
right down the middle.
Facing a good pitcher like this guy, the last thing you're expecting is one right down the front. But unfortunately, he let that one go.
I was like, have I not given up a hit? But I'm like, no, I did, because there was a man on second.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone.
I gave my dogs a shower last weekend. Look at them. They're filthy again. Look at this filthy. Filth.
It seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A ball and a strike.
They're mostly fastball, sinker, curveball. I've been a 3-pitch pitcher this game. I should mix a little bit more of that changeup.
Hey, I couldn't tell from
I'm gonna go right after him.
The hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee bumped.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Hey-o!
Down in order go the Braves. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready for another chance? Steven Matz. As we begin the top of
Mr. Matz. See, like, it'll look really cool on the stream, but I'm looking at those light panels out in that's a double. I'm looking at those light panels in right center and left center, and I know that they would look better in HDR.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things
he
just
is,
not
man.
Going his way right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike.
I got basically two leadoff hitters.
No errors on the Mets line score so far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough strikes.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Albies picks it up, and there's 1 down now.
And there you go.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll look to follow up with 2-run homer.
All right, folks, sorry. I've got to answer this text. It's from a coworker. folks.
Launched over the wall last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Matz takes his lead at third with one away. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
I've been talking for the past 2 minutes, and I was off. Okay, I was muted.
Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I was saying that I'm not a big fan of answering work emails or coworker emails while I'm not on the clock or while I'm on vacation. Oh, nice. I'm just not a fan of that, and I don't get paid the big bucks. If I did, even if I did, I probably still wouldn't answer them, although maybe I would have to. I'm a big proponent of separating your work life and your personal life. But I had to answer this one. It's a good coworker of mine. You gotta drive in that run with... Yeah, you gotta... I made up for it, but less than 2 outs, and you gotta run around third. You gotta drive that run in. Oh, it's Conforto who's up top. Oh, Paul DeJong. Paul DeJong. I got 4 Mets up there. Look at that. Oh, now you take him out. It's about time. Don't bring in lefty. Okay, good. Who is this? Aaron Blair. Innings, 19 strikeouts, 14. Right-handers are hitting 310 against him. That's crazy. He's doing better against the lefties than he is against the righties. Wow, that's like a 60-point difference almost. That's kind of crazy, right? When you can play those type of matchups, you bring in a right-hander lefty specialist. And I missed that. That's a high pop fly.
Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Mets out in front, 7-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Blitzak, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. And that's in there for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Good change.
I was talking for like 2 minutes about work, you know, the emails and the texts and stuff, and I look down at my mic, at my boom, and I'm like, oh, it's red. It's not, it's muted.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Hit Weekly back to the mound.
Oh, I'm not going to make that play.
Gonzalez off the base, and I think that's going to be a throwing error.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Ender Inciarte will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
We had a slider.
Job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most
of
the time, a hitter will see
what was that?
on the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Stepping in now, Ryan Chimp, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Swanson
Go for the straight. I'm going to go up.
with one out.
And then I'm going to throw a curveball. And there you go. No need for the curveball.
As they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki.
Come on, dude. You got to give me those calls.
Misses to him. It's ball
Man, that umpire yesterday was... Oh, man. That was... God, I was so upset. I'm like, I need to be a better streamer and, like, actually stream the game and call the game as opposed to getting upset and swearing up a storm.
Until these guys prove they can lay off it, they're just being way too aggressive.
Here's the 1-2.
Oh, what?
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head.
I didn't get it low enough.
Well, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Ozzie Albies is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 2 left for Atlanta. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
Get something cooking.
Here's Adrian now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Fastball, curveball, change. And again, they're playing me to pull. If you throw me something inside, I'm going to pull it because I'm waiting for it. And down the first base line.
Fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Mr. Frazier.
Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
They're going to go to right field because they're playing me to shift again. Oh, and that's an opposite field one. That's a small ballpark. That's a small ballpark. That's a bandbox over there.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game.
Took one to left. He left one out over the plate. I was sitting to go to right field. I was not looking for a home run. I was looking just to drive it to right field, and I just poked it out over the ball, over the fence. Look at that. Was it a slider? Probably a slider or a changeup. I think it just looked like a slider. What was it? It was a changeup. Yeah, he left it out over the plate. I was ready for it. And I was looking away. I was looking out, so. Nice little changeup.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Fought it off, and that's a hit. There it is. God. Oh, man, you keep doing that shift, and I'm going to... Goodness.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Mr. d'Arnaud. Looking to drop the ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, nice little fastball. Thanks for joining. Welcome.
Gotta believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here.
All right, trying to drive the ball to right field. Hit it between the hole between first and second. We got a little bit of a lead here. Oh, nope, too low. Not what I'm looking for.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches...
All right, let me look inside. He may come inside here. If he comes inside, I may be able to pull it. I hope I don't roll it over for a double play. Oh, and it was. But I was out in front of that one. I was out in front of that one. All right, let's get a lead here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Change up again.
Now at 2-2. Now he'll
Oh,
step out at the plate and reassess things here.
Yeah, that was a well-needed win. We needed that win for sure. We came back and gave the Nationals a little bit of their own medicine.
And a fastball.
All right, it's a fastball here. 3-2 count.
Right here to put that runner in motion.
Yeah, I think I am going to hit and run here.
And if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And there he goes.
There goes the runner. Grounded
And I stayed out of the double play, which was a good thing, although it's Matt's at the plate, so.
time to first, and there were 2 away.
Yeah, it was a well-needed win. I mean, Matt's pitched, I mean, he pitched okay. At one point, he set down 10 in a row. He struck out 5. But that first inning, that 3-run shot against Zimmerman really did him in. And that was a shame. But the bullpen picked it up. Sewell pitched pretty good. Up the middle. Not hit hard enough. And there you go. Sewell pitched a good 3 innings or two innings, I think. Cespedes finally got it going. He remembered he was Cespedes. He's like, wait a minute, I'm Yoenis. This is what I do. I hit home runs. No launch angle. He got on top of that. He had 2 hits in that 9-run 8th inning on 0-2 count. Threw him a fastball up by the letters. It was like 3.5 feet up from the plate. And he got on top of it. I mean, it was no launch angle. He literally just dropped the bat head on the ball. Swung right through. We got on top of it. But for sure, we needed that win yesterday. And that's good because now we can go down to Atlanta with our heads held high and hopefully beat on these guys. And not Zimmerman. Freeman got hit on his hand again yesterday. And I haven't heard any news yet. I mean, even though he is a division rival, I don't want him to get hurt again because he broke his wrist last time, so it wouldn't be nice for that to happen again. I'm thinking of Josh Harrison, who broke his hand again. The same injury he had last year. I mean, we have so many hitters getting hit in their hands. They should wear some sort of protective padding. And I don't blame the pitchers. I mean, you gotta establish your strike zone. You gotta pitch inside, and when you pitch inside, you're gonna miss inside, and that's fine. I hung that curveball.
This will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second.
Yeah, I got Reyes playing left field. I decided to give Conforto a day off. I usually have Conforto over in center and Cespedes in left, but I just shift them over. How about that game in Puerto Rico, huh? Twins and the Indians. I think it was a 15-inning game or 16-inning game. And let me tell you, my Puerto Rican people needed all the energy they can get after that blackout. All right, so I'm sure they wanted that. They appreciated that long game. Another hanger. Then he rolls over to third base to Frazier, the Todd father. 1, 2, 3.
Frazier set down 1, 2, 3.
And there you go.
On the short end of an 8-0 score. Grant Dayton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Got the lefty. Fastball, curveball, slider, changeup.
From the right side of the plate here.
Oh, it looks like he may have a funky delivery. Let's see. Throwing arms and limbs and everything.
Now the pitch. Skied in.
Nope, but it's kind of deceptive.
And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, it's kind of deceptive, so I got to pick up release point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
There it is. Okay.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get lefty.
Another lefty.
Throwing in their bullpen.
Hey, these guys are swimming in left-handed pitchers. Look for something, a way to drive to right. Fastball.
Stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
All right, I'm looking inside.
And
Oh,
that's off his leg on the mound.
man.
Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions
He's
on the
fine.
field
He's fine.
confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg,
He's
which
fine.
could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
He's good.
Digging in to try it again, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Kadrubal.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Okay.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. 8 runs, 11 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far.
All right, looking for something inside. I'm looking for something to pull here, actually. Hopefully it's not a wrinkle. And there you go, but fall ball. Oh, it did. There you go. He just cupped it. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
There it is. Had to play it on a hop. I could have. If I would have stayed back, I could have drove it to right field.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Cespedes, man. Hopefully that grand slam is what gets him going again. And hopefully he really gets it going down in Atlanta. Maybe it may be a little warmer than it is in New York, probably. Although I was looking at the weather down in Atlanta, I popped it up. And it doesn't look like it'll change. It looks like it'll be about the same, but hopefully he can get it going down in the south.
When we come back, top of the order due up in the home. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And at this point of the
Mr.
game,
Markakis.
the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out.
Let's mix up some changeups in here. I gotta go upstairs with a fastball, make him strike out. If not, I'll throw the curveball away. Oh, he was on it.
Into the corner, a foul ball and right. Swing
There you go.
There by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first
And there you go.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Sucio. His stuff is dirty. It's sucio. I think that's Spanish for dirty.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up the back? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down. One of the best pitchers in the league.
Mark DeRosa is such a jerk. Can you say next? Can you say next because this guy's done? And he was right. He wasn't wrong.
Pretty impressive. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning.
Mark DeRosa, you gotta love him. Lauren Shahadi, hey, if you're single, get at me. Lauren Shahadi is so pretty. Anyway, that's weird. But yeah, I think she's really attractive, all jokes aside. I think she's a very pretty lady. Kelly Nash on MLB Network. I'm sorry, sweetie. Not so much. Not so much, okay? I think it's Kelly Nash. Oh, come on, dude.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here's a strike.
For the viewers, you can see like this blue tinge. I have no idea what that is.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. softly hit here to the left side. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Down in order go the Braves. Still 8-0.
Sorry, folks.
Back here at SunTrust Park, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see.
Well, you can't count them out just yet. I mean, it's not over till it's over. I'm not gonna have anybody in the bullpen. I mean, he's cruising along. I may go for the shutout. We'll see.
Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, back-to-back 2 home run games. That was a big boy fly. That was a big boy home run, 441 feet. Yesterday he hit one off the Shea Bridge. Off the Shea Bridge. And I'm not making it up, folks. You can look up at yesterday's stream. You can watch the whole game and enjoy it. And you can see off the Shea Bridge. I mean, Adrian Gonzalez is on fire. He's on fire. The home runs have been flying.
We flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats.
I haven't had a 3 home run game yet, I think. I don't think I have. Maybe I have. I don't think. Oh, and there it is. I have one now. I have one now. It doesn't matter if I didn't remember, because I can tell you I have one now. Okay? 7, 8, and 9. It's been a home run fest. I can tell you. I can tell you.
Solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
I think I've hit 3 with Frazier, 2 with Gonzalez, Agon. That's 5. I got 1 with Kadrubal, that's 6, and then 7 with Rosario.
How about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
What I haven't done, what I have not done, and I didn't do it in 2016 with Josh Donaldson on the cover. I didn't do it in 2017 with Griffey on the cover. I haven't done it yet in 2018 with a Judge on the cover. I haven't hit 4 home runs. And I think the last time I hit 4 home runs was probably like in 2010 or 2009. It's been a while since I've hit 4 home runs in a game. It's been a while since I've won a World Series. And I look forward to completing this entire season and then moving on to the playoffs if I make it. And listen, it's early. I'm only 16-2, but I'm looking real good. I'm looking real good, let me tell you.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch here,
I love my dog when I pet her belly. She just like stretches out so she can get, so I can get more access to her belly. It's the funniest thing when I start to pet her belly. What she'll do is she'll just like stretch out. So hey, pet the rest of it. Little girl.
Here's the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Looking for something away. And it's in. I was ready though.
But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the
No, I'm not gonna take out Matz. I mean, it's got like 71 pitches. No. Why would I take Matz out? Hey, old Matz.
And why not? He's been in control all game long. Here comes the first pitch.
I think what I will be doing, I think I'm gonna stream on Mixer. I really want to start streaming on Mixer soon. Stream some video games.
Digging in once again, Ryan Schimpf. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches.
Yeah, I've been
have
on.
for
He's just been
strikes.
throwing strikes. That's why he's been so successful, to be honest. He's throwing strikes. That's all it is.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the
Hat trick.
strikeouts we see?
I have a hat trick. You have a hat trick. That's fair, right? Is it not fair? Right? You have a hat trick. You struck out 3 times. I have a hat trick. I hit 3 home runs with 1 player. That's good. It's fair. Hat trick. There it is. You have a hat trick. I have a hat trick. We all have hat tricks.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll look at a fastball
Kurt
in there on the outer
Suzuki.
half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first.
I got it. I got it.
Is up with it, and he'll step on
My philosophy when getting grounders over at first base is if I can help it, don't involve the pitcher. That's just my philosophy. Don't involve the pitcher. If you can if you can run them and take the ball in yourself and don't put your pitcher in harm's way, you've done a good job. I mean, there's going to be some plays where the pitcher's going to have to run over there and make the play himself. But that's my philosophy.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. Here's the 1-1
Little
pitch.
change up here, hopefully make him get out in front. Nope. He won't get out in front of that one if it's not in the zone. Oh, hit? Really?
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper.
I'm going to give him 110 pitches to get this complete game.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat.
Well, the left fielder's on it.
110 pitches to get this complete game shutout. If he gives up a run, he's out. So,
ready for another chance. Jose Reyes. He flew out in his last at bat.
I may have a chance in the top of the 9th
He's set. Here it comes.
to hit a home run with Cespedes for the 4th game. I mean, for the 4th straight time. And then that would be, what, a golden sombrero? It wouldn't be a hat trick.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I saw a UPS truck and I got hyped. I'm like, God of War! I'm like, no, these motherfuckers haven't even shipped my stuff yet. Stupid Best Buy. They're probably gonna ship it by FedEx last minute. They've done that with they've done that to me with the last couple of stuff that I've ordered. Just ship it already.
Long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs.
Better get my game tomorrow, I swear to God. I'll be so upset if I don't get my game tomorrow. I'll be hella pissed. Because then I won't really be able to play it until next week, Friday. Because of the fact that because of work and because of streaming the baseball game, I just won't have time to play it much. That's why Friday's a great day. I clean early today. Right, tomorrow I can just, I don't work Fridays. I can just wake up, take my laundry to the laundromat, come back, stream an early game, probably go to the bank, get a haircut, or if not, I usually get haircuts on Sundays.
And that will bring in the former top prospect.
It's not a nice thing to steal, especially with a 10-run lead. That's kind of disrespectful.
Pitchers out there just trying to get hitters out. He's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases.
I just wanted to steal on him because his delivery is shit. His delivery is, you know, I'm like, well, I'll take advantage. I'll get a free stolen base, you know.
Get to short.
You ain't getting nobody out now. What a stupid computer.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around.
I had to try it because I'm like, the guy running over to first has a 97 speed rating, so I'm trying to get up as many at bats as possible to get Frazier up, get Frazier another at bat. Try to hit a 4th home run here.
First pitch of the at bat.
Ooh, nice little curveball, swung over on top of it.
Good job of making him.
Look at him, you're playing golf today?
That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play.
Through the hole. I won't be scoring. Oh man, wouldn't it be something to hit a slam with Cespedes? I think I hit a slam with him the other day. Actually, I think I did it. I think I hit a slam with him the other day. I don't remember.
Mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper, not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks.
You know what? I think I hit a slam with Cespedes in the game before he hit his own. Look at that. It was an omen that I totally forgot about. I'm sitting something in, upper in. I'm sitting something in. I don't want to hit with power yet. Fuck it, I'll hit with power.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ooh, that was the pitch to hit. That was the pitch to hit. Yes, I did. I should have hit with contact instead of power.
0-1 count and the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Here he is in his 3rd inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
Oh, I missed that pitch. That was a changeup or a 2-seamer. Something else. Yeah, it was a changeup. Yeah. It was something. Took a couple of miles off that. Ooh. I'm sitting a pull here. I'm not gonna lie. I am sitting on a fastball inside. If he throws a slider, he'll get me out because I'm looking fastball.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute.
You're asking me, are you looking for a grand slam? You're damn right. I'm looking for a grand slam here.
Every chance he gets.
Darn right.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Oh, and a double play, no slam.
One there on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from 3rd.
Well, he doesn't get the RBI on that because...
Here's Adrian now. He went deep last time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse.
Nice little curveball he threw.
This guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something.
He threw a curveball. He threw a good pitch. I swung on top of it, and I rolled it over to the left side of the infield. Perfect pitch, perfect execution. He got what he needed to do. Ah, and I was late on that pitch.
Is under it, and that's the 3rd out.
No slam. I swear I feel like I hit a grand slam. I'll have to look through the archive.
Not too many more shots left. Home
But I swear I hit a grand slam with Cespedes
riding in once again
on that homestand.
He leads off there half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Called strike on the inside.
He's been really generous with me.
It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Freddie Freeman. There he is.
Next circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I gotta throw
I
another
think a big
sinker.
reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every
And I
one
gotta
of
throw a
them are
changeup.
0-2, 1 and
I've been
2
pitching him
just about
away.
every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1 and 2.
All right, let's go up there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hopefully I don't miss.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2 and 2.
I don't want to hang something. I really want the shutout.
And
There you go.
he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Ayo, Mets.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3.
We conserve some energy here.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit here.
Not what I wanted there.
For Dansby Swanson.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself.
And, oh man, I hate these little shitty innings.
It's gonna work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Here's Ender Inciarte, and his guys are looking
Little
to
shitty
arrest
innings,
that
little.
donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, man, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able
Run
to
the
string
lines.
anything together.
Expecting a
Hey, little guy.
potential bunt. Corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Slow roller back to the
Sit down, bro. Sit down.
First is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail it.
Oh, Mr. Frazier. I haven't hit 4 home runs in a long time. We'll see. I don't want to get too excited. Atlanta's a beautiful city. Atlanta's a Mr. Rex Brothers.
Results than the other arms that they've run out there.
Like, another one of these weird guys. He takes care of the righties. The lefties are hitting 273 against him.
Todd Frazier will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
I think I hit 5, and I remember it was a long time ago. It was in Triple Play Baseball in 2001. I hit 5 with Piazza against the Montreal Expos. I remember that distinctively. Fastball, slider. Let's see. I'm looking for something to pull.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, and I won't be getting it, but I got a hit. Whatever. I'll take it.
He's on a tear in this one.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, Peter gets turned around.
I'm gonna get somebody in the bullpen just in case. I'll get Paul. I'm fully expecting to get the complete game shutout here, but just in case, you never know. If I give up a run, he's out. There's really no reason to.
Jay Bruce. This is pulled into right. Markakis is there, and he has it for the out.
0 for 4, Mr. Darno. He hasn't got in on the hit parade.
Pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. From the stretch.
Oh, get up, ball. Get up, ball. Oh, no, it's foul. I'm like, what a way to break into the hit parade. Not quite. I'd trade him for Lucroy, man. If the Athletics were like, hey, we'll trade, we want Darno for Lucroy, I'll take it right away.
He'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Ready once again, Steven Matz. He was a double play victim last time around.
5 at bats, I'll take it.
First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why
Yes,
not?
sir.
Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Let's see what this guy's gonna give me. I'm thinking maybe fastball, or maybe a changeup. Not that it matters. This is the pitcher.
Mets pitcher behind
Two-seamer.
the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Nice little two-seamer. What will we throw this time? I have no idea. I used to guess pitches when I was younger playing baseball games, but I stopped. I'm like, no, I just want to pick it up myself. It's sort of like cheating, and it sort of messes you up because if it's not what you want, if you guess wrong,
The 1-2.
you have to like adjust right away to what it is.
Over to his right. He makes
So.
a play, and that'll end the inning. Mets lead 1, but they lead it 11-0. Stepping in for the
Shadow of the Colossus is on sale for $30 on Best Buy. $23.99, 24 bucks. I'm like, like I totally would spend the money on it, but I'm like, man, next month there's Tropical Breeze for Switch, which I'm definitely getting day one. State of Decay 2, which I'm getting day one. And Detroit Become Human, which I'm not sure whether I'll get day one. I mean, I will definitely get it. I just don't know if it's a day one purchase free. Nothing against Quantic Dream and nothing against Sony first party games, because I love Sony first party games. There you go. 4.
It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there.
And I think like 3 of them have been literally looking. Yeah, I'd be upset too. I'd be upset. I'd be real upset too.
It's a backwards K for him.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Kurt Suzuki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Well, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys, that if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try.
Those type of hits just like confuse the shit out of me. Like goes right under the glove.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's
She'll be able to roll over and change up. And he doesn't roll over shit. Come on, dude.
In there, base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board.
Okay, come on. Yes, confidence. Get it up high. Get it up there. You got this. You got this in the bag.
Stepping in now, Lane Adams. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
1-2, here it comes.
There you go.
Gonzalez has room in foul territory.
1 more out. Get this complete game shutout. I think it'll be his 3rd complete game of the season in 4 starts. And in 1 game he pitched 8 innings. The other one which he didn't pitch a complete game, it was 8 innings. Matt is the Cy Young.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Suzuki on second. Albies at first, 2 out in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
There you go. Complete game shutout.
Have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning.
Thanks for joining us on the stream today, folks.
In this one.
Make sure to check us out on Twitch and YouTube, Average Everyday Gaming. Make sure to check us out on Twitter, Average Gaming 17. Make sure to check me out on Twitter, @Goose_7. 7 as always spelled SE, the number 7 EN. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Dan Please and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Bass.